it comes to dating especially, you cannot fall in love with a man's potential because that potential is mere potential. It may or may not come true. Wanting to belong is a natural feeling, but it's gonna make you weak if you have no stamina of your own. Hey guys, welcome. So in today's video, I'm going to share with you 5 things I had to stop doing in order to become a happy woman. First of all is I stopped outsourcing my happiness. Isn't it bizarre how there's this movement of self-love? We seem to love ourselves so much, but then we put people's opinion about us on a pedestal so high above ours. We keep running to people to tell us that we're cute and beautiful, but before we accept what others think about us, whom do we think we are? What do we think about ourselves too? I had to give up my love for external validation because I could not afford to keep outsourcing my happiness. That is too expensive. How much do you think it's costing you to believe in other people at the expense of yourself? Giving up your happiness, your self-confidence and self-belief in order to embrace what others think about you. Life is too short for you to believe on other people's terms, you know? We all have the primal need to feel loved and accepted by society, and that is normal. That is human nature. But you must know that you don't need anyone's approval to live. Your happiness must come from within. You should be enough for yourself, and nobody can believe that for yourself except you. You need to stop spending your time and resources to impress people. Next thing I gave up is my fear of being alone. Guys, if you don't learn to be comfortable being by yourself, you will end up with the wrong crowd just so you don't become lonely. But solitude is a very beautiful thing. It can prone you for better things, you know? If you have the fear of being alone, that's okay. It's normal. But you need to embrace every moment, every opportunity to spend time with yourself because it gets you to know yourself before others start telling you who you are. Being alone helps you know who you are when others are not influencing you. If you're single right now, you must make the most of it. You need to enjoy every single moment you have being alone. Because if you look forward to having relationships, you cannot do so if you are not content being by yourself. It's a good thing to want to be in a relationship. It's good to want to get married, but do not let that become an idol. If you cannot stand by yourself for a sec, but have to run to men to give you assurance, to make you feel loved, to make you feel special, I am afraid for you, sis. Because you obviously do not see yourself achieving anything without these people. And some people are going to take advantage of this every single day because they know that you cannot stand on your own shadow. Wanting to belong is a natural feeling, but it's going to make you weak if you have no stamina of your own. You need to find balance between your need for connection and your ability to be by yourself. You should be happy by yourself. I stopped reacting, okay? I stopped giving people attention because not everything deserves attention. Reacting to things is normal because we are programmed to react in order to protect ourselves against danger. But how you react to things and people changes everything. If you choose to react in an unpleasant way, you're giving people control and power over your emotions and your dignity at large. I've chosen walking away from negative things these days more than often because it is not healthy for my peace of mind. Whomever is trying to get you peace in order to get an emotional reaction from you does not deserve it. Don't give them that attention. Don't give them the satisfaction of watching you make a fool of yourself, drag yourself into the mud by reacting just like them, because that is what they are expecting. You can choose to fight or exchange words like they want you to do, but that is too ghettoish and less dignifying for a person like you. Don't let anyone drag you into the mud. Instead of screaming how important you are and getting out of your normal character, just show them. And I'm insisting on this because I teach kids and these kids will not even mind you if you start screaming at them. Just lay low and be more ruthless in your actions than your words. You don't have to prove anything. You don't have to persuade people that you're worthy. If you want them to respect you, just walk away. I'm not saying that we should not be assertive, but it is not everything that deserves your attention. Do not give people the satisfaction of watching you make a mess of yourself. You're way above that, so don't let them bring you to their level. I stopped resisting change. Now, change can come in so many forms. It could be you losing a friend, you moving out of a parent's house, or getting a broken heart. No matter the form in which change comes, you have to get the courage to accept it. There's no point in fighting change because it could be a redirection to a better place. I stopped fighting change because I realized that change has the propensity of veering me into better places that I've not even envisioned. The human brain is not created to be stagnant. It is programmed to accept new challenges. It is programmed to adapt. It is programmed to work with new ideas and information. Everybody, including yourself, have the capacity to adapt to any situation at all in which you find yourself. And although we may feel comfortable and secure where we are right now, it's a good thing to accept challenges. We may not always love the change that we encounter, especially if it's a negative one. For instance, if someone that you loved and hoped to build a life with walks away from you all of a sudden, it's going to be a very bitter experience. but accept the challenge and move on, because it's not everything that you can control. Do not internalize the pain and take all the blame, because like I said earlier, rejection is sometimes God's protection and redirection to better places. You cannot leave or recreate the past, and since change is inevitable, trying to fight it becomes an exercise in futility. The only way you can have some measure of control over your life is by accepting change and adapting to what you have at hand. And that brings me to my very next point, which is I stopped living in the future. The future is a dream, but life is real. And although thinking about the future can be really exciting, dwelling on it can make you really anxious. When it comes to dating especially, you cannot fall in love with a man's potential, because that potential is mere potential. It may or may not come true. Falling in love with just potential means that you're going to build your life around assumptions, which could fail you. Living on assumptions may not do you any good, cause it may not be what the other person wants. And I'm not saying that we should be pessimistic, but some things are just real and we have to accept it. Stop assuming a man is going to marry you because he asked you to be his girlfriend. He may just be hanging around you till he finds someone he can call a wife. And so stop assuming. Ask him what his intentions are. It's good to be optimistic about the future, but make sure that you are real. Because life is real. Life is not built on dreams. Life can take you by surprise. And if all you have is a dream, that may not go well for you. Okay guys, so that's all I have for you for today. Make sure that you watch another video on this channel. And till I see you next time, take care of yourself.